Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the 6 different ways that you can generate new customers for your high ticket service-based business. So if you're an agency owner, you're a coach or you're a consultant and you want some information or some opinions on where you can actually spend your time to acquire new customers at scale, I'm going to break down each one and where you should focus your time and your attention depending on your level, depending on your goals and what you're trying to achieve. So hopefully you learn something new. Hopefully this helps you grow your business and take it to the next level. If you do want help and want done for you sales teams built for your business with guaranteed results, click the link down below where you can see what my team do on a day-to-day basis, where we hire appointment setters, sales closers and build sales machines to help you automate your business without having to do any of the work or have any previous experience. But in the meantime, just feel free to watch this video, learn something new and have a wonderful day. Cheers. Hey guys, so yeah, like I mentioned in today's video, I'm going to go through the different ways to generate new customers on autopilot. Okay, so these are different acquisition channels that you can focus your time and your money on to produce more book calls and more clients for your business. So the top one is paid advertising, where you can pay for paid media. So you can spend on Facebook, Google, TikTok, YouTube, any of these channels online, and you're able to spend basically per cost per impression most of the time, apart from Google where you pay per click. Okay, so you can create this ad, you can have an offer, you can target your avatar, and when they're scrolling on their phone, on their computer, on these different channels, your ad comes up. They're either interested or they're not. If they're interested, they'll submit, they'll go on to the next step and hopefully they'll book a call to speak with you, right? However, the problem with paid advertising is it's very, very unpredictable. Right, it's an external source. You don't have complete control over how much you're spending. It's decided on an algorithm and on, it's just not in your realm of control. So one day you might spend $10 and make $100. The next day you might spend $100 and make $0. So it's very unpredictable, and there's a lot of outside kind of influence which you will never be able to get a grasp on. And when trying to efficiently grow your business, you're kind of shooting in the dark a lot of the times. Now, it doesn't mean that it's a bad acquisition channel, because again, it's a very, very good acquisition channel. You just have to make sure that you have product market fit and that you have really good content, because you want to grab the attention of your audience while they're scrolling. You want to sell the booked call, or at least sell 10 minutes to speak with you on the phone, all within a couple minutes of a short video, a landing page, and then actually a call to action. So if your ads aren't good, if you don't have a good offer, if you haven't got experience, or you're basically just gonna have a ton of problems, right? So it's really hard to kind of articulate, especially if you haven't done paid advertising, because it does sound great from the outside. Like, okay, I'll put $50 in, I'll get a book call, and I'll close that deal, right? Well, that person might not show, right? That person might not be qualified, right? Your ads might get paused, your ad account might get banned, your ads might not be going to the right audience, right? There's so many factors that come into play when running paid advertising that unless you have a large sum to invest to work things out and kind of find your groove and find the right combination of content and ads and copy and offer and landing page, then it's a lot of time that could potentially be wasted, right? So that's paid advertising. It can be absolutely the best thing in the world, but it can also be, a real pain in the neck. So I wouldn't recommend someone that's just starting out or someone that's below 20K a month to invest in paid advertising. I would make sure that you have the capital to test and to spend a few $1,000s to find your feet and to actually find a combination that's going to work. The next is referrals and word of mouth. So these are people that are sharing good experiences they've had with you. So for example, if I ate a chocolate bar today and I've never eaten that chocolate bar before, and then I went to my wife and I said, hey, this is the best chocolate bar I've ever had, you need to buy one. The chances are when she next goes to the shop and she sees that chocolate bar, she's going to buy that one over all the others. It's the same thing with your product, your service, right? So if you have people spreading the good, positive word of your business and your product and what you guys are doing, and then there's somebody else that they've spoken to that is in the market looking for a solution, looking for your product, or at least one of the competitors in that space, they are way more likely to go with your product or service because they trust the person which is spreading that word of mouth and referring them, right? It's all about trust. People buy on emotion, right? But they also buy depending on trust. They have to believe what they're buying is worth their money and worth their time. So referrals and word of mouth is probably the strongest way to grow a business, but it's also the one that takes the most time, because you have to actually have real product market fit, meaning you have to have something which is absolutely, without a doubt, the best product that these people are experiencing compared to others that they've tried, right? Which takes a lot of time, because you have to build up your service delivery, you have to iron out all of these nuances, which you can't do unless you have experience servicing customers and you have a feedback loop of what is working and what isn't. So to get to the referrals and word of mouth stage, number one, you can't really control that based on an amount of time or amount of money spent. It is purely based on experience and based on results, right? So it's not like you can say, right, in 2 days' time, I'm going to have the best system that's going to produce the best amount of referrals. It just doesn't really work like that. It might take you a month, it might take you 10 years to actually get a system which is worth growing via word of mouth. So it's not something which I recommend focusing your time on. It's something that will be a natural production of what you're doing, a natural step that your business will take after you've gone through, you've serviced different customers, you've ironed out those nuances, and you've built a service that people want to talk about and want to get other people involved in. Okay, the next step is organic outbound. So cold DMs, cold calling, cold emails, any manual outreach that is going into the market and you're speaking to somebody that does not know who you are. And it's a manual process, so it's not paid ads, but you're actually having somebody, either yourself, an appointment setter, a VA, actually messaging somebody and getting in contact with your target audience and saying, hey, we sell this really cool thing, are you interested in this, right? So the real cool thing about organic outbound is that you have complete control. You can decide how many people to message. You can decide how many people to hire in order to message more people. For example, you could have 25 appointment setters all sending 150 messages across multiple channels every single day, right? That's thousands of new leads that are being contacted. And if you do have a very strong offer that the market wants, you're going to get people that are interested back. And it's just a numbers game, because 3% of the market is always in the buying phase. Right? That means if you message 100 people that are your target audience, you know based on logistics that 3%, so 3 of those people will have a level of interest in what you're offering, right? So then just based on those numbers, you can really scale organic outbound to match your desire, to match your goals, right? That's why we focus on organic outbound, because we can control the system. We give each of our clients, average 5 appointment setters that are sending anywhere between 500 to 750 new messages every single day. Now, if you build that out over a few months and you build up that pipeline of leads that are being contacted and followed up with and reminded, and then booking on the calendar, the sales cycle is constantly happening with multiple different people. And you're just getting your word out there. You're getting your offer in front of the people that need it most consistently every single day. So that's why organic outbound, I believe, for anyone that is looking for a reliable and predictable way to grow their business, is the best option. Because again, it doesn't require any money up front. You can hire commission-only appointment setters that are going to go into the market, and they only get paid after you get paid. So it's a system which does not rely on cash flow, which is not the same for paid ads, right? Where you need a large sum of cash flow to actually invest before getting the results. So having an appointment setter just do organic outbound on cold DMs, cold emails, cold calling is a brilliant way to actually push your offer into the market, test your offer, and actually receive new customers from that effort. Okay, so that's why I think organic outbound is probably the best place to start, or at least to even scale to 100K a month in your business, right? Then we've got followers and members. So on your social media pages, in your Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups, wherever you have followers or people that have submitted to your content, then those are the people which I mean when I say followers and members, right? These people, you've kind of earned this media, you've earned these people to actually reach out to based on publishing content and publishing content, right? So this is really awesome because it's something that builds over time. you post more content, you help more people, the word is spread, you follow more people, you add more people as friends, you build up your community of your little ecosystem of followers. And then as you post more content in the future, you're getting more eyeballs on your content, you're helping more people, and it's just a natural progression, right? So you can start at 0 followers, and then over a course of a year, you could gain, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 followers that are all your target audience, all have an interest in what you're doing and what you're offering. And then you're able to, warm those leads up through your content, and then they're going to be a lot easier to sell when they see your offers, when they see that you have a service, because they're going to book a call. They already know who you are. They already trust you because they've watched your content. They've probably succeeded from your free content and are way more likely to actually pay you for, more help. So followers and members is another awesome way of generating customers, but it's something again that can't be paid for. So it's not a pay to win system. You can try, but the followers won't be real. They won't actually have a genuine interest in you. So the way that you build more followers and more members is by genuinely helping people and providing value to the marketplace. So by posting content like YouTube videos, content on different platforms, just spreading your word, being positive, just being seen as an authoritative person in the space, you're able to then naturally build up a following, and then that will eventually turn into more customers at scale. So the next step is emails and contact lists. So basically any emails in your CRM, in your email sending software, anyone that's opted into a free training or into a webinar, these contacts, anyone that's added, booked a call with your team, these emails and phone numbers that you own, they're yours to use and leverage whenever. You know that they have a level of interest in yourself and what you're doing. And that's amazing because, again, they're way easier to sell a service to because you've already built a certain level of trust through your free trainings or however you got their contact information. So by leveraging your email list and your contact list, for example, we send about 3 emails every week, which provides value, talks about testimonials, any content that we've published, and it helps provide value, educate them, but also show them what we're doing for other people. So if they are interested and it is the right time for them, they'll book a call with our team, and we'll eventually work together in the future. So that's a different way of leveraging that. And then obviously you've got affiliates. So affiliates are people that are solely working with you to sell your service on your behalf. So for example, you could say, okay, we'll give you 30% for every person that you get to join our program, or buy our product or buy our service. So then you have a team of affiliates, or you have affiliate marketers that do the appointment setting or do the selling for you on their own accord, and they basically generate inbound leads into your pipeline. And then based on who you sell to, you'll be paying that affiliate a percentage of the revenue you generate. So affiliates kind of speak for themselves. It's not something that I have spent too much time doing. I haven't come down that path of affiliate marketing in the online world. I do have affiliates which we give to every one of our clients. So like different softwares that we use, we give them our affiliate links. And that's a cool way from a business owner's perspective to generate a small income. But from actually having a team go into the marketplace, it's something that I don't like because they kind of just do whatever they want. They're not working for you individually. They work for multiple different people, and they try and sell multiple different services and softwares at scale. So it can work really well. You could pay an influencer to post a YouTube video, and then they make commission on their link that they provide for your service. But for a high ticket B2B service, I haven't used it, so I don't want to talk about it too much. Ultimately, I think all of these work really, really well, and I think it's important for every business owner to understand each of these to a certain degree. I think if you're below 20k a month, starting with organic outbound is very, very important because it doesn't require any cash flow up front. After that, I think it's very important to focus on paid advertising. I believe that followers, emails, contact lists all come naturally from posting content and helping the market, and referrals, word of mouth, come from giving good experiences to existing customers. And then obviously affiliates is something which can come naturally, but something that you can set up as a separate program to generate new customers, but not something that I can touch on because I don't have much experience or any experience doing it for a high ticket business. So if you're sat there and you're not sure what you should be focusing on, I recommend start with organic outbound below 20k a month and then invest in paid advertising, and then you merge those two together, because you can spend money on paid advertising and then have the appointment setters call the people that are opting into your free training or whatever you're promoting on your paid ads. So when someone opts in after the paid ads and they don't book a call, then you have an appointment setter dial that number, or maybe they do book in a call and the appointment setter dials that number anyway to qualify that lead before speaking with your sales closer or yourself. So I think organic outbound, number one for anyone that is less than 20k, and then just from there paid ads. I know I've said that 3 times now, so hopefully you get the picture. But yeah, I just want to do a quick video just going through each one and my opinions on them, and just a quick breakdown of what I think is important and what I think you should be focusing on. So yeah, hopefully you learned something new, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Cheers.